So this is my home for my rest day. This is where I'm going to spend Easter Sunday. This is the Roan High Knob Shelter. And let me show you around. This is actually an enclosed 4-wall with a real door. And has an upstairs bunk area, windows that actually close. My spot. The trail to get water. That's a nice spring here. It's flowing pretty good. It's not frozen or anything, so that's a good thing. Pretty steep going down. The spring. Sleeps here. Day 38. Man, got to spend the day on top of Roan High Knob celebrating Easter. Wow, just contemplating the new life that I have. And wow, that was a special time. Got to see a sunrise through the conifer forest there at the top of the mountain. Had a special time there with a couple of fellow thru-hikers, Honey and Moon. Wow, just neat time. Got to rest my feet, which they needed it. I couldn't have asked more for an Easter Sunday, except for maybe being with my family. Today is day 39. Wow. Left Roan High Knob Shelter before daylight. Man, it was a neat shelter. And I hear a lot of people say they're hesitant about staying there. Don't be. That shelter is enclosed, 4 walls, 2 windows that will shut, a door that will almost shut, about a 2-inch gap, but hey, you can't have everything. But it's really pretty warm inside. The wind is really howling there, and it is cold, but inside the shelter it's fairly warm, so don't hesitate to stay there if you're wondering. So I have an ambitious day today. That's why I'm talking and walking at the same time. I am trying to make it to the Mountaineer shelter, at least that area. I'm sure I'll come in late and I'll be camping or hammocking there. That'll be the biggest hike I've had since I've started. So we'll see if I'm up to it. I do hope that I can make it. And if I don't, hey man, there's always just 2 trees. Funny story. Here I am telling you all about my ambitious hike, and I missed the turn, and I walk, it's probably only about 2/10 of a mile out of the way, but I come out at this road and I'm looking, okay, where's the trail go? Where's the trail? I can't find the trail. I don't see a blaze. There's nothing. I pull out gut hooks really quick. Man, my little arrow is way off the trail. And so only about 2/10, but just humorous. So in other words, I think what that shows is that it proves that sleeves can't talk and hike at the same time. Wow, was that an amazing view or what? I had to come over the bald to get this video because the wind was howling. Anyway, that was gorgeous, amazing. Well, God really gave me a good one today. Looks like we're going to be climbing up another ball. These trails are kind of rocky and muddy. The Over Mountain Shelter. Just wanted to tell you about it. If you're here and your schedule works out, it's definitely worth staying. And I know a gentleman that's going to back off on mileage and he plans to stay there tonight. So his name is Atlas. Met him last night at the Roan High Knob Shelter. This is the side trail that goes down to the renovated barn Over Mountain Shelter. So this is Yellow Gap, and it's the junction of the Appalachian Trail and the Bright's Trace, which is a historic route where the Over Mountain men traveled to make it to a battle in the Revolutionary War at Kings Mountain. Neat history. But we're going north. So I got a video of it anyway. There's the shelter. Cool. The Over Mountain Shelter. And the view toward the south. So I started this morning on the other side of this peak, came down, went to this bald. There's another bald right here. I worked my way around and down and back to the shelter. My goal? At least the next one. Well, I made it to the top of Little Hump Mountain, but guess what? As soon as I make it to the top of Little Hump Mountain, I'm looking straight ahead at Hump Mountain. Wow. All right, I've come over Little Hump Mountain and on my way to Hump Mountain, and I'm sort of sheltered in here among these trees in between the two mountains, so we'll do trail talk. And today the talk of the trail is everyone is trying to position themselves to be into Damascus by week's end, and they're trying to make sure they've place themselves in the best position to get there. And there's several folks that are trying to figure out how to do a couple of small food supplies beforehand, trying to decide which city to go into or which town to go into. So that's the big talk right now. And for me, the reason I'm trying to do a pretty big mileage day today is to logistically place myself where I can be in Damascus by the end of the week. And I believe I'm doing pretty good with food. But man, I tell you what, if I crossed the road and there was a guy sitting there in his vehicle and said, man, I'll take you into town, I would jump on it in a heartbeat and get a meal. Wow, if I could just eat a hamburger, that would be good. So, but I do have enough food until Damascus, and that's my plan, is to position myself appropriately so that I have not a huge hike into Damascus on Saturday. So that's trail talk. Well, it is starting to rain, and it was raining really hard a minute ago, and it slowed down. But I've got to climb this in the rain. Wow, can't beat it, can you? Let's go do it. It's very difficult to show just how steep that is, but it is very steep, and the rain is still coming. I can tell it's picking up, and then it'll slack off. Like it just continues on across this ball. Let me talk safety just for a quick second. Finally made it off of that ball. Wow, that rain. One thing I did do before I started across that ball and in the rain, I did check to make sure it was not a thunderstorm type rain, because you do not want to be caught out in the open on that bald or any bald area with a thunderstorm going on. So it was just a rain shower. So just be safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. I was hoping that these 25 miles were going to be fairly easy, but the rain has turned these boulder fields into a slippery, sliding safety hazard. So much for my easy mileage. Wow. Wrapping up day 39. Wow, change of plans. I came across 19E there as I was heading to Mountaineer shelter. Met a guy named David. He brought me into Roan Mountains. Man, he's got a great hostel here at the station, 19E. Man, he took care of me. He brought me in. I was really looking for a good meal, and it was just a few miles to that shelter, so I'm not losing anything, and I'm still going to be able to make Damascus by Saturday morning, which is my plan. So anyway, wrapping up day 39 here at the hostel, the station, 19E. Good stuff. You need to check out David. He's usually there at the trail crossing of 19E, and he'll give you a ride anywhere you want to go to resupply food, the hostel. He's a great guy, and he'll take care of you. So this is Sleeves. Keep hiking.